Hey, what's up, guys? Coming out back with the video. Today I'm going to do my Naruto review, episode 112, English dub. So, episode starts off with mostly in the previous episode where um, Neji was actually saying, or not Neji, they find the Sound Ninja Elite 4 there and stuff like that. And technically, they're saying something to Neji was, or Shikamaru was actually saying, he's like, there they are, but where's Sasuke there? Neji was actually saying he's in that coffin there and stuff like that, but he can't really fully tell if it's him or not and stuff like that. So, the guy attacks him, throws the kunai right at the tree there. When technically they throw the kunai right at the tree, technically they try to jump out of the way or they get hit there, and they mostly they get hit there and stuff like that, and slide right into them there. And then and then Shikamaru was actually saying, he's like, well, he's like, what is going on here and stuff like and stuff like that. Or not, what's not going on, but he was actually saying something to them. He's like clever and stuff like that. He's like clever. You figure this out and stuff like that. So technically, he's like, oh yeah, I know, we know. Then one of them says, we know about your little uh, friends there. So mostly the ones who got caught. Naruto, Kiba, and Shoji get fucking caught there by the threads there and stuff like that. And he's like, you're not gonna escape these threads and stuff like that. That's what the one of the Sound Ninja 4 was actually saying there and stuff like that. He's like, and then Shikamaru was actually impressed with them. He's like, wow, clever. You put like a third trap underneath us behind the second trap and stuff like that. So he said that was pretty clever. Then putting a third trap underneath and stuff because it was like behind the shade where nobody can actually see it there. So it was not really by the light there. So they make like three traps out of it. And then he's like, "You're the smartest one out of the bunch," and stuff like that. And then technically he was like, "Well, you're gonna be the deadest one out of the bunch." That's what he told Chikamaru that. The guy with the spider guy or the spider hand guy, freaking told Chikamaru that and stuff like that. And he's like, what a drag and stuff like that. That's what Chikamaru was like saying and stuff like that. And then mostly the big sound or the big Sound Ninja 4 guy traps all of them and they in the Genjutsu there and stuff like that. Technically they walked away and he said, just get out of here and stuff like that. He's like, don't take too long. So they left there, and technically Naruto, Shikamaru, Neji, Kiba were all trapped in this in this barrier rock thing and stuff like that. Mostly they're trying to break out of the rocks thing there. Technically, Kiba was trying to break out of the fucking rocks thing. And technically, it was bouncing off the walls there. Shikamaru was thinking, he's like, why these rocks are fucking uh, repairing repairing ourselves there and stuff like that. So technically, he was like thinking about that and stuff like that. When technically he does it, Kiba gets pissed off there, and he does his fatal feint, and technically trying to wreck the wall even tighter there. But it was still technically bouncing off and stuff like that. So Shikamaru was thinking about how he's gonna do with how he's gonna fucking he's trying to figure out a strategy to say that stuff there. And he's like, you know what, let me out of here. He's like, I'm really tired and stuff like that. He's like, I didn't really want this to happen there. Trying to really throw the guy off there. And then he's like, no. He's like, I'm not gonna fucking do that. He's like, why in the fuck I care about your lives and stuff like that. He's like, oh, you're gonna die in there and stuff like that. And then they noticed the Neji was saying, yeah, they're technically absorbing the chakra there and stuff like that. So technically Naruto was gonna build up his Rasengan, but technically it failed. He's like, fuck. He's like, I can't build up the. He's like, I can't build up the Rasengan there. So technically they're trying to find a weak point in the fucking wall there. So technically Shikamaru does his like little meditation there, and mostly Naruto's like, wait, what? Why are you trying to meditate and stuff like that? And then then everyone was arguing, and Choji kind of noticed there what he was actually trying to do there, and he's just like he told even Naruto to shut up there. He's like, both of you need to shut up and stuff. So so technically when Kiba mostly when Kiba actually did there, he told Neji to actually throw a kunai at the wall there. He told Neji to throw he told him to throw a kunai at the wall there. He's like throw a kunai right at the wall there. Where's the weak spot there? So and then mostly they were talking about there is one part of the wall that's pretty weak there, and technically Naruto didn't really get it there, and they're like, oh yeah, Neji explained it, saying yeah, there's wherever the wall actually would, like if the wall's like repairing really slowly, that's where he's gonna attack there. So technically Neji throws the kunai right at the at the wall there, where it was like technically going really slowly, and then technically mostly Choji was ready there, and he did his human boulder there, and they bust through the wall there, and then the guy was like, what the fuck and shit, and then they're like standing ready to fight him there, and that's where the episode ends. So yep, that's pretty much it. Comment, rate, and responsive to videos. If you like more videos, please subscribe. Hit that notification on the channel uploads. Comment, responsive to videos. Like, coming out. Out of your piece.